Well, hello. It's early morning. We're back on the DAX. And a warm welcome to one and all on this horrid morning. And looking out the window, it is definitely horrid. It's meant to be the middle of summer, but it's pitch black and the heavens have opened. Marvellous. But got my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. We're going to continue this live test. And if you haven't seen this before, it's a live test of an early morning strategy just to build a nest egg, I guess is the easiest way to say it. And the idea is to basically put one trade on and have it set in such a way that you can go to work and then come back and hopefully have some money. Now it's 10 to 7 in the morning, so we're about to get ready. We don't start till after 7. The idea is to get into the trade sometime between 7 and 9 on the morning. And why is that? It's just to do with cost. Before 7 o'clock the spreads are quite wide and it costs quite a bit to open up the trade. And the idea is to keep the costs down as well. So let's see what the scores on the doors are. At the moment it's doing quite well. When this started, if you haven't seen it before, it came out the gate and it was superb. We didn't lose a trade. Wonderful. But it was genuinely the crest of the wave. In other words, we hit lucky. Because the month after, as you say, we ended green, but we had a lot of red, and those reds give us a royal high, to be honest. They knocked the living bells out of us. But this month, after changing a few of the rules and nailing it down a little bit, it's starting to get better. So we're at 90p a position now, so that's getting up as well. And once we get it to £1, we'll be able to start splitting the trades and making life a bit easier. So we'll just put in our parameters today, which is 788.35. And as you see, this target edges up every day as the pot grows, because it's based on a percentage. And that's it. So we're looking pretty darn good today. So we'll fill in the little bits first. So we're at 7, 7, 9, 10%. And we're going to be at 90p. So life's pretty good. So what we'll do now, we'll flick it on. It's a bit early. So what I'll do is I'll pause the camera and I'll come back when it's ready to go. Today we are going long, even though you can kind of see it's meandering its way down. The play is to the long side this morning. And what we're looking to do is kind of break the tops of this cluster, and we're kind of targeting these ones here. That's roughly the general idea this morning. So I'll come back to you when I'm ready to go into market.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, so we're pretty much ready to go to market. The markets will be opening up shortly, so start getting orders in and ready to go. And that'll be that. Off we trot. So what I'll do is I'll just leave the camera running and I'll come back to you when it's done. Okay guys, it's looking pretty good. Obviously it's dipped down a bit, but that's the nature of trading and it's what you need to be prepared for. But it is now gathering traction in the right direction. Question is, will it continue to do that? Well, I'm about to go off down into the office and I'm just going to let it get on with it. And the same as before, I ain't going to tinker with it. I'll look at it at lunchtime as if it was sort of break, and if I need to adjust it, I will. But otherwise, I'm just going to let it get on with it. And that way it is really a test as if you're at work. So, see you later on tonight when I get home. Okay guys, I'm back home from the office and we're still in it. Well. 5 o'clock. I did close off some of the trade at lunchtime. So we've got a good chunk of profit, which is there. £30. I just closed the bulk of it off and left 10 pence to run, which it still is. And it's risk free. So there's one of those things. I can just leave it and see if it squeezes up into target, or just let it stop itself out. So all I'll do is I'll just let it run. Doesn't seem any reason as to why not. Because I'm dealing with pennies, every pound counts. If I was trading this and I had a decent amount of money sitting, I would probably close it off at this moment in time, to be honest. But let's just see what happens. So let's put the shakes on the doors. As you can see, they are 30.32 at 80p with 10 pence running. So if I pull up the sheet, so that's actually 80 now. That's 30.32. And we were long, and I was good this morning. Okay, so obviously that's cranked up quite a bit. So from tomorrow we'll be at 95p, and if we can crack the 15, we'll be into the point where we can start splitting trades. Now that'll start making life a little bit easier and hopefully start bearing a few fruits, but we shall see. Anyway, I'll finish marking this up when that other trade is finished. If it closes out tonight, brilliant. If not, we'll just get added on to tomorrow. So happy days. What are we looking at? We are now at £809. So yeah, Langers is a happy boy. And why is that? Because I've increased the pot this month by 32% just by slowly compounding the wins and applying some simple rules. Now, what I don't want to do is count all my chickens at once, because we did start on the crest of a wave. And if I was using the original system, this would have lost badly today. But that's what live testing is all about. It's understanding how one rule works, what its extreme conditions are, and then seeing if it can have a long-term effect on the market. And if it does, you keep it in. If it is just flash in the pan, you take it out. And then you build up a series of rules that eventually becomes a strategy. Simple stuff. So that's it. Do it all again tomorrow. So, trade well, keep your risk managed. Above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.